everyone! Welcome to the Impact Performance Company hair and makeup tutorial. Here is a close-up of the final look. We're going to begin with the hair, so first make sure you have these items on hand. Maximum hold gel and hairspray, a fine-tooth comb, a hairbrush, thick hair rubber bands, extra strong hairpins, and a hairnet that matches your child's hair. You should start with completely wet hair. If you're not starting hair immediately after showering, then be sure to drench the hair with a spray bottle from root to tip to eliminate all flyaways. After brushing through completely, take your fine-tooth comb and create a center part. To ensure the part is completely straight, tilt their head back and draw the comb down as quickly as possible. The faster you go, the straighter your part will be. This may take a few tries, but practice makes perfect. As you can see, the part should be directly in the middle of the head, perfectly centered between their eyes. Next, take your fine-tooth comb to smooth their hair into a low ponytail. Try to comb the hair back on an angle and not flat across the hairline. The pony should sit right in line with their ears. Now you'll want to apply plenty of maximum hold gel. Don't forget to add gel underneath the ponytail at the base of the neck where many flyaways occur. Take your fine-tooth comb once more and smooth the hair again to the base of the pony. You'll end up with bumps around the base, but don't worry, we'll take care of that next. It's important that you use this step to get rid of any bumps or separations on their head. It should look very slicked from all angles. During this step, you want to make sure the center part ends right in line with the ears. Now, carefully remove the rubber band and comb through the bumps one last time. Secure the ponytail once more, ensuring it is centered with the head and in line with the ears. Now, you'll want to take your maximum hold hairspray and apply it liberally to their entire head, including underneath the ponytail. Next, we will begin the bun. We are creating a simple cinnamon twist bun which should lay flat to their head. Start by dividing the pony into 2 equal sections. Comb through to ensure there are no knots or tangles. Next, take a section and begin twisting it as tightly as possible. Make sure to pin as you go, always moving clockwise around the base of the ponytail. When you get about halfway around the base, go ahead and grab the other section and start twisting it in the same clockwise direction. Keep alternating sections, twisting and pinning. The 2 sections should chase each other until you've achieved a final look that is neat and tidy and flat to their head. Make sure you are using very strong hairpins to achieve this look. Closed bobby pins won't work. Some hairpins available at the drugstore are too flimsy and can bend easily. If you're having trouble keeping the bun tight, consider a stronger brand of hairpins. Many people have had success with the hairpins in a box from Sally Beauty Supply. When your cinnamon twist is complete, take your hairnet and wrap it around the bun in a figure 8 motion, wrapping and twisting until the hairnet is too small to fit, which is when you'll pin the rest of the hairnet into the bun and out of sight. Finalize the hair look by applying plenty of hairspray to the entire head. Now we can move on to the makeup. You could begin with the eyes if you'd like, but for this demo we began with the skin. Make sure you have these products ready to go: moisturizer, primer, foundation, concealer, setting powder, and blush. Start with a clean face and apply a facial moisturizer on the face and neck. Next, we recommend taking a facial primer like this one and applying it to the face so the foundation lasts all day and doesn't slide out their face while dancing and sweating. Next, apply your foundation. I'm using a dense foundation brush to ensure full coverage under the bright stage lights. Apply it all over the face using circular motions to buff it into the skin. Be sure to bring the foundation all the way down onto the neck. Here's a trick I like to use to create a flawless finish. Take a beauty blender sponge like this and soak it underwater. Squeeze out the excess and stamp the sponge over the face and neck. As you can see, it leaves a flawless look with no streaks. This particular sponge is from Ulta, but you can find similar ones at any beauty supply or drugstore. While the foundation sets, we're going to jump to the eyes. Have these products ready to go: your eye base, platinum eyeshadow, rain check eyeshadow, brow powder, false lashes and glue, small scissors, and Q-tips. Always start by applying the eye base. I use my finger, but you can use a flat brush if that's easier for you. Apply it on the entire lid from lash line to brow bone. Next, take a dense flat eyeshadow brush to apply the silver shadow provided in your kit called Platinum. This shadow is best applied wet, so take a spray bottle or some eye drops and wet your flat brush before applying all over the lid. Keep the silver color from lash line to crease, but don't bring it above the eye crease. Now take your purpley blue shadow called Rain Check. This shadow should be applied with a fluffy blending brush to achieve the look we want. Here is a super easy trick to ensure the correct shape of the shadow. Take a piece of scotch tape and apply it on an angle from the outer corner of the eye to the tail end of their eyebrow. For most people, this is the most flattering shape. Make sure it lays flat against the skin if you choose to use this tip. Take your fluffy brush and dip it into the shadow. Begin at the outer corner of the eye and make small circular motions. Once there is a bit less product on the brush, begin to work it into the crease using windshield wiper motions. The color should be deepest on the outer corner and lightest on the innermost section of the crease. Make sure to blend out any harsh lines to achieve a seamless look. Remove the tape and it should look like this. If you choose not to use that trick, go ahead and take a pointed Q-tip dipped in a bit of makeup remover and drag it from outer corner to tail of the brow to create the same shape. Now we can move on to concealer to clean up any fallout from the shadow. Apply concealer to the under eye area, around the nose, into any other areas with redness or blemishes. I'm choosing to use my Beauty Blender sponge to pat the concealer into the skin. You might try using your finger to pat it in as well. Try to use patting motions and avoid swiping or sweeping. Next, we need to set the liquid products in place with a powder. You can use a pressed powder or a loose powder, whichever you prefer. I am using a loose powder with a big fluffy powder brush. Pat the powder on the entire face and neck to set the foundation for the rest of the day. Some of the older dancers might want to apply a bit of natural-looking bronzer to warm up the face. Apply it lightly on the outer frames of the face only, including the temples and the outer jawline. Now we will take our pretty peachy pink blush provided in your kit and apply it with a blush brush. Apply it to the apples of the cheek and blend it back towards the temple. Make sure to do 2 applications so the blush is deep enough to see under the bright stage lights. Next, take a brow powder and fill in the brows so they appear a bit fuller. Follow the shape of their natural brows and simply fill in wherever there may be sparse areas. Let's continue on to the lips. Have your lipstick and lip pencil ready, as well as a chapstick and a lip scrub. We suggest starting with a lip exfoliator like this one. A bit of sugar would work just fine as well. Have them rub the scrub on their lips to make them as smooth as possible for application. We recommend putting a bit of chapstick on as well. Next, take your red lip liner and line the natural shape of their lips. You should also fill in the entire lip area with the liner as well. Then apply the lipstick over the top of the liner. It might help to apply the lipstick using a lip brush, especially for the younger dancers with tiny lips. On to the lashes. First, take the lash and measure it against their lash line to see where you might need to trim the lashes. Cut both lashes at the same time to be sure they are matching in length. This next step is important. Fold the eyelash at each little section, making a sharp crease. This will make sure the eyelash is rounded and flexible enough to form the shape of the eye. Take your Duo lash glue and apply a thin layer to the edge of the lash. Apply just a little extra to the corners where they tend to pop up. While I apply the glue to the other lash, I always have the dancer take the eyelash and shake it so the glue dries a bit and gets tacky. Wait a minute or 2 before applying it to the lash line. Take the eyelash and apply it directly on top of the lash line, not above it. Wiggle it into place if needed, and then hold it there for a second. Take a Q-tip and press the lash onto the lash line, ensuring the glue dries to the skin. Pay special attention to the inner and outer corners during this step. Apply the second lash in the same way, but they should keep their eyes closed during the entire process. Blow on the lashes to speed up drying time. After about 3 minutes of drying, they can open their eyes. They may need help unsticking the glue, but if you hold their eyes like this, it should be simple. Make sure both eyelashes look even and that no corners are poking up. Apply mascara to top and bottom lashes and the look is complete. Thanks for watching and good luck!